treasure chest here, a boss fight there, a 20-minute explanation for a wooden chair. Somehow it works and nobody knows why, but we're all having fun, so nobody asks why. The chat starts cooking, the jokes start to fly. Someone misread something and we're all gonna die. Often danger or dragons or anything mean. Us laughing too hard in fire stream. Hello, welcome to fire, where the vibes stay bright. We're saving the world at a leisurely height. No shouting, no panic, no speedrun or dream. Just good times floating down the stream. So settle right in, we're glad you're here. The games are cozy and the path is clear. Or maybe it isn't, but that's no big deal. We've got fire to explain how we feel. My name is Fire, and every morning I wake up feeling 94. I sit up too fast, my knees start talking, my back starts making decisions without me. Never streamed before. Everybody keeps saying just use a BS. Just use a BS. I've been looking at this thing for 3 hours. What's a scene? What's a source? Why are there 2 audio mixers? Why does fixing the microphone break literally everything else? Some kid says it's easy. Yeah, you're 18, you still recover from injuries. My name is Fire, though these days it's mostly embers. The flame's still there, it just needs a little encouragement. My name is Fire, at least that's what they call me. The spirit wants one more game, the body wants health insurance. I'm old, not obsolete, still talking trash from the captain's seat, still carrying teams while they're blaming lag, still watching the same mistakes repeat. I'm old, not obsolete, the mileage is high, but the engine's sweet. The knees complain, the back protest, but somehow I'm still elite. Back in my day, you bought a game and that was the game. No battle pass, no premium currency, no ultimate diamond, founder, platinum, deluxe, whatever edition. Back in my day, you got stuck, you bought a strategy guide, or called your friend, or suffered like a man. Back in my day, the internet disconnected when somebody answered the phone, and somehow we survived. Back in my day, LAN parties counted as exercise. You ever carry a CRT monitor up 2 flights of stairs? That's a workout. My name is Fire, though the pilot light flickers. I spent 10 minutes looking for my glasses, they're on my face. My name is Fire, now I've still got some heat. Maybe not wildfire heat, more don't touch the stove heat. People keep asking how old I am. Old enough, I remember the Last Supper. I told Judas, that guy looks suspicious. Nobody listened. Old enough, I saw the Trojan horse. I said maybe don't bring that inside. Nobody listened. Old enough, I watched them build the pyramids. Took forever, whole project was mismanaged. Old enough, I remember when the Dead Sea was just feeling a little under the weather. Back in my day, you unlocked character. Back in my day, you were cosmetic. Back in my day, cheat codes were free. If your save file got corrupted, you cried, you screamed, and then you started over. Back in my day, we blew into cartridges, and I don't care what science says, it worked. I survived dial-up, I survived GameSpy, I survived games for Windows Live, I survived Windows Vista. At this point, I'm less of a gamer and more of a historical landmark. These kids got reflexes, I got pattern recognition. I've watched happen. That's not skill. That's archaeology. I'm old, not obsolete, still showing up and refusing defeat, still carrying teams that call me washed, still proving them wrong. Every week I'm old, not obsolete, feeling 94, but still competing. The eyes need bigger text, the knees need replacement parts, the back's filing complaints, but I'm still here. My name is Fire. Well, mostly embers, but every gamer knows the truth. The flame burns hot. The embers last longer.
Hello there. How's everybody doing? Oh my god, I can hear myself. This is awful. 1 second. Monitor off. There we go. Now I can no longer hear myself. How is everybody doing today? Today, we're going to be getting back into the Obra Dinn. But first, let's see. Who do we got here today? We got Richie, we got Sapphire, Joey, Luna Mar, and Mr. Corey. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Yeah, hey, I'm having a pretty decent day so far. I went and took a nap, and now we're here. So let's get ourselves into this game, shall we? Let's see. Go here. And you guys are going to want to hear the game, I imagine. And I am going to want to make sure I see your chat. Because if I don't see that, well, then we have a problem. The return of the Obra Dinn. It looks like we've saved, or rather, we have so far solved 6 out of 60 fates. We'll see what happens. Let us continue, huh? So, when last we left off, this fellow was the one that showed up. We might as well just go straight in. Let's find out what's going on right away.
What's going on? Stay back. It's already going for Nick. Hey. Come on, boss. No, get there. Hey, cat. Ah!
So this guy got spiked. Already done for Nick. So somewhere around here, I imagine, should be a dead fellow named Nick. I'm gonna go with this is Nick. That guy is probably Nick. So we have 2 of these spider-ass people. Yeah, turns out there's 2 of them. Who was this? I don't know. But they were spiked. Yeah, there we go. Spiked by a terrible beast. Both, that's right, Corey. Both spiders appear to have humans on them. We've got this one that appears to be either coming from the top and going down bottom. Definitely appears to have a human on it. definitely chucking spikes. And then... Oh wait, this could be Nick. Oh, we have two possible Nicks then. And yes, both spiders appear to have humans on them. Who's this fellow? No idea. That guy we've seen a few times now. We don't know who that fellow is. We don't know who this guy is. And we don't know who that guy is. All right. Ghost watch. Where's the next corpse? One of these two in it. That's this guy right here. This has to be Nick. This has to be Nick. Go find Mr. Nick. What? Oh, I can stop it if I tap again. Interesting. So they're coming up from the... Holy jeez. They're coming up from the sides. This guy get thrown, or... Well, at least we know this guy got speared. We're gonna... We have a Nick. Or a Nicholas. Thomas, Emil, Olis, Duncan, Finley. Unknown. Unknown. Nicholas Botterill. An English topman. Appears to be the only Nicholas. So we're gonna go ahead and name him Nicholas Botterill. Can't really tell what's going... They're crabs. They're not spiders, they're crabs. Nicholas Botterill was beard. By a terrible beast. Okay, now, obviously, that flying guy is going to be my next corpse. I think one of the things we need to figure out is what the fuck is a topman? Oh, hey, it's this guy again. Take a look in our book. Glossary here. Nope, that's it. Topman, okay. Higher rated seaman, specializing in work above the deck, in the sails and rigging. Okay. Okay. So topman is somebody that works in the sails and rigging. This guy looks like he might have fallen down. Unless this spider thing threw him. Let's find out. It's most definitely him. He was already dead when he was in the air. Okay. Let's see how he died. Lightning. This bro got struck by lightning. What a terrible way to go. These are all topmen. We know who he is. Charles Minor. Another same guy. Very similar looking fellows. Yeah, he's just milking it. Absolutely just milking it. Alright, who is this? We don't know. But he was struck by lightning. This unknown soul was electrocuted. Another corpse. Is another. That guy again. I believe we had. No, we didn't identify him. We know he's been a lot of places. We have not identified him yet. So the guy that got speared is definitely Nick. Okay. He'll probably be our next clue. Like it's chasing that guy. Aim with the storm. have no idea. Looks like we're at a standstill. We have no more corpses to inspect at the moment. Let's go back down and see what it is. Gotta take a look at this guy again. No, I don't think we can inspect the spider itself.
Someone shoot the damn thing!
That guy definitely got shot. We see the guy holding the rifle there, and it comes directly through the spider and into the wall. It explodes out of him. So he did not get spiked. He definitely got shot. I'll go take a look and see if we can see the spider. Remember seeing that guy get hit and crawl his way through here. That's the guy that got burned on top of the spider. Two fellows we cannot. Looks like we're going down. We've still got some areas to look at. Oh, what's in here?
I like members.
Whoa!
In my ass.
Thank you, Alex. Appreciate that very much. Thank you for the gifted membership. Oh, good golly, that scared the heck out of me. Now, there's definitely something here. I see the thing popping up. I see the flies. Somebody got stuffed in a barrel. He got crushed by falling cargo. Crushed by falling cargo. That is an unfortunate way to go. No, I'm not done inspecting. Loose cargo, chapter 1. This looks like it took place at the dock before leaving. Wait, they stuck him in a barrel? An unidentified stowaway, expecting free passage and eventual freedom, was instead crushed inside a falling barrel. We don't know whom it was. Apparently, we should have enough information for this guy. Possibly even that guy. Alright, so he got. That's the unknown stowaway, huh? You don't have sufficient information to determine this person's identity. Please explain. Okay. Alright, so it's basically gonna tell me, yeah, no. You don't know who this is, don't bother trying. Alright. That is the corpse, though. That is the guy that got crushed. Why would I be checking him again? I don't understand. Where? We're being taken to the place where he died. Okay. Right here is where he got crushed.
Wait! No!
Okay. This appears to be pretty much that exact moment when he died. That's the Danish guy. Somebody was complaining that he killed their brother. I remember hearing that. Who is this? How did they die? This unknown soul was crushed by falling cargo. He was somebody's brother. This is a deduction rating, okay? Higher rating means that it will be more difficult to deduce this person's identity. Focus on the easily deduced identities first, and leave the more difficult ones for later. Okay. Still gonna check for double last names, though. I don't see... necessarily any last names. Peters. Samuel Peters and Nathan Peters. Are they both from England? They are both from England. Okay. We'll keep that one in mind. He may be a Peters. Why do we got this guy bookmarked? Remove all the bookmarks. Okay. Soon we will have to go through all of the people that we know so far have died. Okay, so I remember a memory from yesterday where this guy was involved. That's where we discovered he was Danish. Where somebody killed him as they were getting on an escape boat, and they said, "Oh, you killed my brother with the ropes, blah, blah, blah." I think this is the incident they were referring to. If only... oh, hey, there's that guy again. If only I had access to the upper floors during this memory. I don't think I do. Nope, I do not. That guy was definitely present. I would love to be able to see who was up top. But I guess we'll just deal. We will just deal. Loose cargo. Two corpses. One of them is an unidentified stowaway. And that one is set, but this guy, who is this guy? I'm gonna guess he's one of the Peters brothers. That's me guess. We'll have to go through our book and take a look afterwards. We can't go in there, but we... oh, what's this? We got some bones. We got some bones. Sure we don't have anything else going on over here. That came off of one of these doors. Does it auto-solve? No, I do not think it does. I think you have to choose the fate of everyone. The only one that auto-solved so far has been the stowaway, the unknown stowaway. And I'm assuming he was the first death. He was back here. I mean, there's more cabins and stuff to look at up here, but no. For now. Spider. Okay, we have 2 corpses. We're checking the spider before we lose it. And by lose it, I mean forget about it. Oh. He appears to have been impaled by this spider thing. Somebody else back there. Okay. Hey, Frenchman was still alive. I can scan the spider? I don't think I can. That's just the guy behind it. Corpse was moved post-mortem. Who was this? I don't know. How did they die? They were speared by a freaking crab thing. Another guy over there. Okay. All right. Dude up there. Dude back there. Any other dudes? Anything else I can scan? Oh no, I think that's this guy's corpse that I scanned. I don't know where it was exactly. There was just like a spider corpse, it looked like. Okay. Got multiple people. Not much more information, though, other than how he died. It looks like we finally found all of the corpses from Soldiers of the Sea. Don't know that guy. Should we know this guy? He's gonna be difficult to figure out. This guy we got already. He was easy. This guy we should be able to figure out, but we're not sure. Lars Linda. This was the one. It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing. So that guy was there. These guys have got to be like the Peters brothers. Anyway, Yeah, it looks like they moved some corpses over this way. This spider looks to be like tied up. Interesting. Now there was definitely one more thing to scan over by the stairs. And hopefully that's the one that breaks the case open. Somehow I doubt it though. Let's see.
Keep pressure here. Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse! Throw them back or doom us all!
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on.
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg?
There's a lot going on here. There is a lot going on here. "20 years my mate," I think he said. And that's the medical officer, it looks like. That's the captain. Well, we know that guy. That's the first mate. New chapter? Unholy captives. A new chapter. Who is this and how did they die? "20 years my steward." Is there anybody that has the title of steward? Plot, in fact, does thicken. It looks like this guy got killed with a sword. That's what it looked like to me. Yep, there's a sword. His leg is gone. And this guy's getting... Steward. Carpenter, carpenter's mate. Surgeon. Surgeon's mate, right there. We are to assume that that is James Wallace. And that this... is the surgeon. There was more conversation there. All's fine, John. John the Oh, fuck. Alright. I guess we're gonna go find the other corpse. Not this one, up top. There was more going. There was a lot more going on here. Before that happens, though, Hugh, go to the crew. John Davies. I'm going to assume John Davies was present when that happened. Or John Naples, one of the two. One of the two. I can't tell whom. Alice in Wonderland, welcome in. Okay, where is this thing leading me to? Up top. Where is our next clue? Right there. Alright, cool. But I kind of want to go back. I kind of want to... Not there. Kind of want to go back to the other one that we were just at. This one. I think this one's gonna...
Keep pressure here.
What madness is this? 20 years my steward.
The artist, okay.
On your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ghastly beasts carry a curse! Throw them back, or doom us all!
Tie him up and put him in the lazaret with those things. He may yet find his senses.
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think.
Not that guy. We have this guy named? Yeah, that's Alfred. Oh, they're carrying a big safe down. I'm wondering if this is John. We have him named yet? Unknown. Could be John Davies. Could be John Davies. Or one of the fellows downstairs is John Davies. I can't. Hell, there's definitely a John in here. This poor guy got by a sword. Looks like. By an unknown attacker? No, we know that it was the surgeon's mate. James Wallace, but we don't know who he is. Okay. think we've gathered all the information we can from here. Now we go to the other one. Not that one. Is it up top? Up top. Where the hell's that corpse? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lost the corpse. Wasn't this one. Oh, was it up top? Up here, wasn't it? No, I don't think it was up here. Uh-oh. Yeah, they really did an amazing job with the vibe, the filters, the atmosphere, everything. Guys, I am most definitely missing a corpse. Right here. Was it this guy? Oh. Oh. He is quite dead-zo. That guy, can I identify this fellow here? Yes, I can. This guy was coming out of here, so these two guys are the carpenters. Those two guys are the carpenter and the carpenter's mate. Yeah. Who is this and how did they die? Well, they were crushed by falling cargo, it looked like. A lot of falling cargo this chapter. That is quite a lot of falling cargo this chapter. Peek at the phone here. All right. Carrying on. 10 others were present. Oh boy. Okay. But here we can figure out we've got a carpenter and a carpenter's mate. Damn it. Did not mean to do that. Oh, there's another corpse right there. I didn't even see that guy. Yeah, but we're not gonna worry about this guy right now. Not just yet. I want to kind of identify the carpenter. Yeah, that might be how he slipped, exactly. This fellow was spiked by a terrible beast. This fellow was speared by a terrible beast. We're gonna call him Winston. And we're gonna call him Marcus. Hey! Winston Smith. All right. We got a couple of difficult ones. That was good. That was good. Now, the only reason I knew that these guys were the carpenters is because this is the carpentry shop right here. Cool. All right, we made it. We got that bit. All right. So that guy is not as useful. This guy.
Clear the deck. Move the boats astern and throw the bodies over.
Throw the bodies over. That means that there's bodies already.
Hey there, what's this? Give him to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Careful now. Take it slow.
Want it, gentlemen? There's a free shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
I want to hear the conversation again. I almost get... He had a fork in his hand. I feel like this guy was a cook. So the spiders were human? I don't know. That didn't look like a human. It looked like something they pulled out of the sea. Let's take a look. How did this guy die? He got spiked by a terrible beast. Right? That is how he bit the big one. Spiked or clawed or something. Let's take a look at the conversation. Clear the deck. Move the boats astern and throw the bodies over. Watch your footing. Hey there, what's this? Give them to me, and I can fry us a solid meal, boys. Okay, definitely a cook of some sort. Do we have... Do we think it was Thomas Sefton? I'm going to guess that was our cook. Thomas Sefton. Just because of the things that he said. All right, now let's take a look at this damn thing. It looks like they caught it in a net. But I don't see any spider legs on this one. Huh. Oh god, they took out 2 other dudes. So it looks like this whole spider thing started when they brought this thing aboard. These are all the mates. Who was this guy? He was the gunner? Yeah. Who was this guy? Shot with a gun by an unknown attacker. Alright, let's check out what the hell's going on here. Who are you? Don't know. Who are you? I think I know you. You're the bosun. That guy we've seen a million times already. That guy we've seen a million times already. And we have... Oh, that guy's alive. With his hands tied behind his back? This is the surgeon, I'm pretty sure. That guy appears to have been speared. Alright, it's gonna take me to this corpse anyway, so... Or these 2 corpses. Okay. Send us out, little ghost thingy. Take us to the place where this corpse appears. Here we go. We got 2 corpses. This guy looks like he had his hands tied behind his back. All right, something's definitely up there. This guy looks like he just got speared. Not speared, but spiked. Let's take a look.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是虾米？我以来全部供出来，拢是恁害啦！
佢哋係你一及啲冇過，相當本事啊！
He talk about a shell. Very dangerous.
Shell? What shell?
Both of these guys got speared at the same time. Is that the captain? Yeah, the captain took one almost to the leg. Okay, everybody was bringing... The intrigue. We don't know who this was, but we know they got spiked by a monster. So did this fella. There were a few other people present. Whom is this fellow? Okay, all right. We're gonna try anyway. We're gonna try to name him anyway. We know he's part of the Formosan royalty thing. We've already named these two. So it can only be Itbengxia or Chiotan. We're not 100% sure yet. There was definitely another either Formosan or, oh, Jesus. 3 more corpses here. I'm pretty sure we already have her. Named. She's Miss Lim. Hok Sang Lao was shot. We know that. Well, technically he was... Was he strangled? Was he executed? Can't really tell right now. There were other people speaking Chinese. They were talking to him. It's gonna be this guy. He was probably the one translating? No. No, he's just kind of... Holding on to him. Which one was the one translating? And who is on the little boat? Okay, that guy and that guy. Gotta be the surgeon. All right, we move on to the next bodies, which are over here. Welcome back, Corey. All right, let's see here. We move on to the next body. This is quite the mystery. Unholy captives. 5 corpses in this chapter. Let's see who we've got. Unknown. 2 there. Thomas Sefton, who appears to be the cook, was spiked by a terrible beast. This unknown fella was crushed by falling cargo. This unknown soul appears to have been killed by the surgeon's mate. Well, it was somebody else's mate, right? We have a guy named John that would have a mate? A steward? Oh, yeah, we do. Could be the 4th mate's steward. Because the 4th mate's name is John. And it did say steward, it didn't say... "20 years my steward." Yeah. We should be able to figure him out, too. It's in 5 memories. We're going to go to the first memory that he's in. Sentence you to death. We're gonna. Shot with a gun for sure. By. Oh, we're gonna have to go with the gunner. That one stays. Although if that was correct, it would have been confirmed already. We should be able to figure out who this guy is. We're gonna go to right here. Take us to the next corpse. I feel there's more. All right, we got our next corpse right there. But we're going back in here.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是什么？未来全部供出来，都是你害的。你哋害你一個電過後，想得本事啊！你talk about the shell. Very dangerous.
Shell? What shell?
They got spiked. This is likely to be the surgeon's mate. And that guy's dead. Nope, not him. That guy's got, like, no arm left. This limb is very dead. Yeah, I'm not getting it, guys. Right now, I'm pretty stumped. We're gonna have to move on to the next corpse. Oh. I might have clicked too many times there.
Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
Hold your fire!
Oh. Well, that guy shot him. Who's this guy? He has treasure. He yields. What else is going on over here, though? Shiny. This is the entire Formosan royalty, crew. Hey, look! Spikes on a human! Corey! You were right! The Calling. Yeah, that's what it looked like. I saw what looked like the spikes on that human. Edward Nichols, second mate. Somehow we've named him, and I don't remember how. But he was in fact shot to death by a gun. And we do know that the attacker was either It Beng Xia or Chiu Tan. It shouldn't be difficult to figure out. But yeah, look, that looks like a human person with shortish hair and spikes all coming out their back. So does this one. And that looks like Miss Lim. Oh, they're not humans. This thing's got like 6 nipples. Some form of mermaid. Huh. That guy was there. He one of the mates? He looks like it. This is Edward Nichols, the second mate, apparently. Alright, where's the corpse? Would be him. Okay. No, she's not a person I can scan. Neither of them were. Okay, his corpse was recovered. Imagine that was him speaking. Hey, he was pulling the monster up. What did he get? Burned alive? That's what happened to his hand. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, these things are like weird mermaid things. How did he die, though? Burned. That's all I can see. More unknown. Or he just kind of expired. I don't know. Struck, torn apart? No. He wasn't poisoned. He wasn't knifed. He didn't die from illness. He didn't fall. He didn't get exploded. He didn't expire from old age. He didn't get eaten. He didn't get electrocuted. He was burned. That's what it looked like to me. Like his hand just burned off when he opened that chest. Alright, so that one has a shiny. That one has a shiny. And Corey's onto something. I don't see the shiny on that one, but... But yeah... That's gotta be Miss Lim. And she should be right here next to them. Perhaps her death will give us a clue as to his identity. Alex says, crushed by the chest or burned. Yeah, I think it was burned. I don't think the chest, like, opened up fast enough to, like, crush him. Okay. This mermaid shiny appears to have, like, blown up. All of the mermaid shinies appear to have blown up the moment he opened the chest. Who's this guy? He's on the boat. Okay. This guy was out here too. Where the hell did he come from? Looks like he's gonna be our next corpse, though. He looks like he got speared to death. There were a few people on these boats. God damn. Okay, but how did Miss Lim die? That did not tell me. It didn't tell me how she died. Was she speared? This is her moment of death. Right, and the only thing we see is, I have it, hold on. Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like to me, like the mermaid exploded and hit her. Or like she bled to death, because she's already got some blood stains going on. We'll go with Miss Lim got speared. Clawed, clubbed, crushed, decapitated, drowned, eaten, electrocuted, expired, exploded. Speared by a terrible beast. Now we know. There's gonna be a lot more corpses here. There's a whole ass menagerie of corpses. How can so much happen to one ship? O'Hagan.
Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
One of these two dead guys is O'Hagan. I'm guessing this is O'Hagan. But yeah, what's happening to Lim here? Oh yeah, she got strangled, it looks like. Or throat sliced, yeah. Well, this fellow got speared. And we're gonna assume that he's O'Hagan. We gotta find O'Hagan. Patrick O'Hagan. Speared by a beast. Now we gotta look at Miss Lim here. Is it the calling? Lim was not speared. She was strangled by a terrible beast. Or torn apart. No, she wasn't really torn apart, was she? Clawed. She was clawed by a terrible beast. Okay. She was clawed by a terrible beast. This guy is fine. This guy is cowering. He's going after whom? After that guy. Why is he going after that guy? Okay, so which one is this? No. No. These guys look very similar. That's not Patrick O'Hagan. And he was not speared by a terrible beast. Looks like he was strangled. O'Hagan's one of the other guys. All right. This guy was strangled by one of the Formosan guys. It's either Beng Se or Chiotan. We don't know yet. Damn. That was almost bad. We almost got one really wrong. Unknown soul was strangled by a foreign enemy. We don't know who he is, but he was definitely getting strangled. Chest was still closed. Okay. I really think this guy here is either this guy or this guy is O'Hagan. I guess we'll find out with the next corpse here.
Keep rowing!
Where is it?
Bang!
Something there!
I see it!
Give us a weapon! Shoot it! My kid eye!
Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
Bang! That was the guy's name, right? Okay. This guy got taken down. Yeah, this is the Patrick guy. This poor fellow looks like he's getting drowned. Oh, this is so difficult. Okay. We have some Russian. Keep rowing. They're here. So that guy is Bang. We know that now. Yeah, yeah. Although it also makes it more difficult. Feared by an unknown beast. Yes, yes it does. It helps a ton. Next. This guy died first.
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn.
休假，你有安怎无？
我无问题，但是伊来想啊，绝对袂当互伊落在水底。
若是遐个怪物出现，你绝对卖起来。
Aye, shut it up.
They say strange things about monsters.
And speared. That Beng guy just barely missed it. We don't know who he is yet, unfortunately. It looks like 2 boats that have captured the Formosan royalty and their chest. No, the Obra Dinn is the name of the main ship that we're on. So it looks like they were running from the ship. Chapter 4. So sometime after the murder. Yeah, it looks like they're out on the sea. They're trying to escape the ship. Start talking about the monsters. They get attacked by the monsters. Nichols kind of pussies out. They open the chest. That guy dies opening the chest. And then they're back. Yup. They were on their way back. And they got shot. So they must have turned back towards the Obra Dinn. For whatever reason. Probably because they were being chased by monsters, I would assume. Yeah. Spiked by a terrible beast? No, speared. By a terrible beast. Okay, this guy burned to death. Guy was drowned. This guy got shot. Right? No, he was strangled. Okay. move on. We have all the corpses from the calling, it looks like. 2 are missing. We don't know who this guy is, but he was... Who the hell's this guy? Yeah, that is what it looks like. It certainly seems to be what it looks like. We should have a pretty good idea of everybody. Feared by a terrible beast. That looks like a knife to the head. Looks like he got knifed.
You're still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
He wasn't strangled, he was knifed. By Bang. Yes, so am I. Why did he fire on the rowboat when they came back? And why did this guy get stabbed? Okay, he killed him. This guy was very obviously speared. I'm gonna assume that he drowned and got pulled in. What would be the next memory? This one? Or this one? Curious to see when this guy gets got. What happens? Part 2. Okay, so part 2, he was still... Yeah, 100% he got speared.
Something there! I see it! Give us a weapon! Shoot it! Mike and I! Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
This should be part 1 then. Yep.
Keep course due east. You'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. You've packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn.
休假，你稳住好不？
我冇问题，但是伊嚟想啊，绝对袂当互伊落去水底。
那是遐个怪物出现，你绝对卖起来。
Aye, shut it up.
They say strange things about monsters.
There's... Yes, I believe so as well. So that guy got speared by a beast, but we don't know who he is. That guy got speared by a beast, but we don't know who he is. Is this going to be Patrick O'Hagan? Did we already name somebody Patrick O'Hagan? No, I don't think we did. Yes, the lady was clawed by a mermaid. I believe that's exactly what we have. Patrick O'Hagan was knifed by It Bang Xia. Bang Xia appears to have burned to death. Yeah, I thought I named someone O'Hagan, but I took it back. This is the one where they say, O'Hagan, you still breathing? Can you row? That's Nichols. I think you might be right. I think you might be right. We would have to go to that memory. Let's go. We'll go in order.
Ahoy! Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield! Hold your fire!
Well, by pure deduction, we should be able to tell that this fellow is the only one left from the Formosan royalty. All right, we got at least 3 of them. Chiotan, Miss Lim, and It Bang Xia. Okay, we locked a few more in. Now we know who shot this guy. So now we can say it was... Where's the... Chiotan. So we got him. We got his fate, we got his fate. Those two are locked in. That's right. We're getting somewhere, guys. And this is the Miss Lim corpse. Takes us to part 4 of 6. That guy's definitely got a knife in him. But you're right, I don't think he's O'Hagan. We know who knifed him, though. One of these guys has to be O'Hagan, though. I think this one was the first one speared. This one was the second one speared.
Keep rowing!
Where is it? There! Something there!
Yeah, he's already dead.
Give us a weapon!
Shoot! Mike and I! Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
So you think this fellow is Patrick O'Hagan, huh? Out of memory error. Wow. Yeah, these guys got. So this guy got first. There's the knife that fell down. So he came over, freed himself, picked up the knife, and stabbed this guy. This guy most definitely got drowned. We have no idea who he is. This guy most definitely got speared, we know that. This guy most definitely got speared, we know that. This guy. We're assuming drowned. Well, it looks like we got a few more fates in today. We got it figured out little by little, almost a quarter of the way through, like I said. There's got to be something that we're missing out here. There's got to be more clues. I think tomorrow when we start up, we're gonna go through the whole clue book little by little from the very start and see what we have available to us, who is in what memory. Have to go back and figure out what fates we still have available. How many Formosan names left, Alex asks. I don't think there are any Formosan names left. Let's see. Let's look at the crew manifest. Out of the Formosan people, we have Miss Lim, who got clawed. It Beng Xia got burnt. Chiao Tan got spiked. And Hokseng Lao. The only problem with Hokseng Lao's thing is that we might be getting wrong who shot him. We know it's him, right? And we know he was sentenced to death by the captain. The ones that are ticked are the ones that have been confirmed. The ones that are locked in. The ones that we know we have right. And they get ticked 3 at a clip. Right, so we have to have everything correct on 3 of them, and then it'll tell us whether those 3 are correct. So we know we're correct on Edward Nichols. That one, locked in, right? We know for Hokseng Lao, we have his, that's right, we can't just test every name. For Hokseng Lao, right, we know he was shot. He was technically executed. Executed doesn't have it's not here. So he was shot, it looks like. Because he was sentenced to death by the captain. That was that Justice at Sea sketch, right? The thing is, I don't know if I can put in that he was shot by the gunner. We know who that guy is. Or he was shot by the captain. Captain gave the order, the gunner gave the countdown, right? That's right, the captain was not in the firing squad, and neither was this Wolf guy. He just gave the countdown. So it could be that we need to put one of the people in the firing squad as the shooter. And yeah, we'll go ahead and figure that out next time. Hold on one second. Alright, anyway. We're gonna end it here for now. And we'll come back to this tomorrow evening. Once we'll start getting it all figured out tomorrow evening. I think, for now, we'll just end it there. And I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight. Thank you guys for, coming in and hanging out and helping me with this crazy murder mystery. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. See ya.